The first criminal trial of a former U.S. president is officially underway.
Donald Trump stepping away from the campaign trail and today sits in a lower Manhattan courtroom. The first task, seating a jury. ABC's Christiane Cordero is at the courthouse with the latest.
Today, former President Donald Trump took his seat in court, one no president ever has, as a criminal defendant. After leaving Trump Tower, his motorcade weaved through the streets of Manhattan to arrive at this intersection of American history around 9:30 a.m. In the halls outside the courtroom, he shared a brief statement consistent with one he's echoed for months.
It's a case that should have never been brought. It's an assault on America.
Trump is charged with falsifying business records to conceal a hush money payment through his attorney at the time, Michael Cohen, to adult film actress Stormy Daniels, who has alleged an affair that Trump has long denied.
The defendant claimed that he was paying Michael Cohen for legal services performed in 2017. This simply was not true.
Trump has pleaded not guilty and denies any wrongdoing. The trial is expected to be in session 4 days a week for roughly 6 weeks. He'll go back and forth between the courtroom and the campaign trail, today reiterating his claims the two are connected.
This is really an attack on a political opponent.
A jury of 12 people will ultimately decide whether to convict or acquit a U.S. president of a crime for the first time ever.
Right now, he's sitting in the room with these jurors as they're asked questions. They'll be asked questions by the judge. The lawyers are also allowed to ask follow-ups. So at the very least, this could take a week.
Prosecutors are expected to center their case on the testimony of Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen. Also expected to take the stand, Stormy Daniels.
And I relish the day that I get to face him and speak my truth.
And Trump himself, who says he plans to testify. Court is scheduled to be in session 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. every weekday except Wednesdays. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, New York.
And the outcome of the trial likely won't have much of an influence on the upcoming presidential election. Researchers polled Americans shortly after the grand jury indictment. 52% of Americans saying they supported the charges, while 32% say they were opposed to them. Now, even if he is found guilty, voters say it would make, quote, no difference in how they voted in the upcoming presidential race. However, a Politico magazine poll suggested that a conviction could hurt Trump's chances with independents. 36% saying they would be less likely to support Trump if he was found guilty. But that was still 8 percentage points lower than the share of independents who said a conviction wouldn't change anything about their voting intentions.